to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Russell Westbrook out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Smith. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Duarte in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, up at forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Patrick Beverley out there with Hield. And it's Turner in at the center position. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Beverley against Halliburton. And there's the pass, Duarte. Pass to Tice, releases. A shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low, Davis the pass to Turner. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot by Turner no good. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
5 to shoot. LeBron makes a two-pointer. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Passes Duarte. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, starting his collegiate career in junior college.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds. Someone has reached those numbers in a game. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Hield. He dishes it to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Carl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Shoots 2. And the first one drops.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
He doesn't get the second one. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Reeves. Dishes to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McConnell against Schroeder. The pass to be touched. The shot no good by Duarte.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's the end of the first quarter, and not much scoring. It remains close. Pacers lead by 1. And back in a moment as they'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Miles Turner out there at Bryant. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's LeBron James, and it's Hield in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Westbrook against Hield. It's clocked.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Beverly. Turner trying to free himself up. Misses off the right iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell at 12.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Buddy Hield.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Halliburton in the corner. Over Nunn. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lakers trailed by 5. Beverly will pass to Turner. Trying to get open is Davis. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Beverly.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Mathurin, good.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
LeBron kicks to Nunn. Back to LeBron. trying to free himself up. Second chance effort, and he gets the bucket. James has got his second basket of the game.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Outside Westbrook. Over none. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Indiana out in front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Halliburton is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Daniel Tice, Leonard Smith, and it's Duarte in at the small forward. Inside, here's Westbrook. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. The Lakers trail. James outside. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Knocked loose and stolen by James. Beverly wide open. The Lakers rebound. James finds Davis for the lead, and the layup is good. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Back to Schroeder. The dish to Bryant. Tipped away and stolen by McConnell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. A shot by McConnell, no good. Pass to Reeves, to the middle. Here's Davis. Can't hit from in close. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
15. The Pacers. 15.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping in there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Robin forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Buddy Hield is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. 4 on the clock. Smith fires from way outside, and he stays with it. The pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 2. Pass to Tice. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Passes it to James. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes.
To the paint to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really out of the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
It's the first that gives them the lead. And the Lakers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Pacers. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
James looking it over. Second chance shot. They kick out to Hield. Smith against Davis. It's Beverly on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From the baseline. Indiana again missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. James right side. LeBron is doubled.
Watch out, Anthony Davis.
And the Pacers call time here. It's tied at 17. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Daniel Tice.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive in fighting the contact and really just taking it straight to him.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's LeBron. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Tice. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Tice. Shoots over Turner. Tice, no good. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Hey, let's get wild.
So it's the Lakers now. LeBron outside. Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get up and get loud. Make some more. Let's go.
That's a 2 from Smith. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so it's the Lakers with it. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Connects from three-point range. Mathurin's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Pacers. Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And here are the Pacers now. Halliburton passes Duarte. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, a great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Smith surveying the D. Pocket 6. Passes it Duarte. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, guys. Stand up and get loud.
James with it. And they double up LeBron. High post, Davis. It's in!
AD staring them down, letting them know this ain't over yet.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
Man, it's time to get up and get loud.
Here's Mathurin, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Out of
And
bounds.
it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Let's make some noise. We are a six-man.
Here's Halliburton. Pass Duarte. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 19 seconds left in overtime. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
They get it back. And stolen by James. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Halliburton for 3. That one, no good. And so the Lakers take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out of the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came